You're better off elsewhere tonight. Grab your pitchforks and start your fire. Grab your loved ones and run for your lives. There's a witch among us and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and it is witching hours, so you're better off elsewhere tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Off the Grill, the only show that has been referred to as a triple penetration of knowledge, humor, and timelessness. I am your host, Stay Sauce. How are you all today? Just crapping it out in the comments. Oh, absolutely nothing. I've been abandoned again. No, I mean, of course, I didn't start the stream until last minute. Oh, Sean McManus, how are you, boyo? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Let's do a fucking show, huh? Maybe if you're good, guys, I could tell you the story of the gay rook. Holy shit! Hello, Jamie. Not to trample on, Jamie's entrance, because Jamie's important to the show, but Timmy, Lost Cunningham, what's going on? Fucking haven't seen you in forever. My goodness. Oh, Lauren, that's mean to say. Of course I'm glad he's here. He's one of my favorites. Nothing you would know about, but, Old Daniel Shine, how are you? Ben Grimm, how are you? Lauren, I make jokes, but I am glad to see you here. How are you? I hope you're well. Not too well. Just well enough. Maybe like medium well. Get it? Like steak, like a thing? Ha, ha, ha. Why do you watch this? So, I got a little something. Had to do a little tribute, shout out to fucking OG New Jack. Rest in peace. Oh, hey, isn't that Devon Graham? I think it is. It's good to see you. Ah, good. Lauren says he's never been 100% well. Terrific. This show, of course, today is sponsored by Pure Leaf. Unsweetened black tea with lemon. Because it's sterile and I love the taste. Jonathan Bombastic. Hey, sweetie, right back at you. What's going on? Man. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one fan of the show, Billy Bean. This will tell you how fat I am. My Fitbit tells me that as I'm sitting still, I'm burning zoned minutes, which means my heart rate's elevated. Isn't that great? But Billy says, damn, YouTube didn't tell me you were live. How is your number one fan supposed to support the sauce? And that's a very good question, which I will be taking up with the YouTube authorities once I find out their home addresses. Ben asks, why do they call it unsweetened? They don't take the sweetness out of it, do they? I don't know. They just got to make dumb fucking words. I mean, it's not like they made the word up. It is a real word, but they just add things that don't really count. Yeah, Hayden is welching on that bed. He said it in front of everyone. I'll shave my beard if I come in last in the weight loss bullshit. And now he's not doing it. He's coming up with some bullshit 10,000. What do you think he's going to get 10,000 subs? Give me a break. Had myself a hell of a weekend. What did I do? Oh, not much. Went and hung out with the Scarecrow Show. Had a nice steak and shrimp dinner over there. Shout out to the Scarecrow Ma. I'll keep that name private, I guess. I don't know whether she wants to be a public figure in this. Jonathan says, because communists drink unsweetened tea, that's why. Well, goddamn it, where's my hammer and sickle, motherfucker? Let's go. I like sweet tea, but fucking my body's had all the sweet tea it needs. But whilst at the Scarecrow compound, well, like they're Batman and everything is going to be fucking Scarecrow named. Watched a piece of shit movie, Army of the Dead. I know a couple of you fucking people were excited about it and liked it and, said, oh, it's really good. You should watch it. And so I did. You guys owe me 2.5 hours. Okay. And that's at like fucking even. Unfortunately, I have to take that at federal minimum wage. So, I want my fucking $22.50. Or no, that's not right. I'm not doing halves. You're paying me for 3 hours. Now it's right. Go fuck yourself. Sean's sitting here eating pizza. Says he's a lot better since getting his first COVID vaccine, which is good. Yeah, he said he was. Don't know what this is, but Dan says fishtails on Lake Lanier is his next cheat day. Jamie's eating an entire chicken with her bare hands, I assume uncooked. Sean says Army of the Dead was dumb fun. Ben says Jamie is a savage. Lauren, however, pops in here with the correct opinion. Oh, here we go with Army of the fucking Dead. Awful, awful, awful. Fuck that movie. As far as I'm concerned, I don't give a fuck how much money that cost. It's as bad as fucking Children of the Living Dead and not nearly as fucking campy or fun. No, it's not really fun to watch. That movie does suck something awful too. Woo! But I feel so bad for fucking Batista that he had to promote this pile of fucking garbage movie. Fuck Zack Snyder. I'm kind of happy that movie sucked because now I don't have to fucking give him any kind of respect for anything. Dawn of the Dead was a fucking accident. Well, I mean, the fact that I have not seen Spiral and I will not see Spiral, Sean, means that I can't answer that in any factual way. But basically, If it means I get to shit on fucking Army of the Dead some more, yeah, Spyro is a fucking 5-star classic. Fuck that stupid movie. I went in with a fucking a positive mindset. I'm like, all right, you know what? Dawn of the Dead was all right. You know, Dawn of the Dead was fine. It's not as good as the original, but it's fucking, you know, it's dumb fun, as Sean put it earlier. Army of the Dead was not dumb fun. It was fucking stupid. It fucking. This is kind of fucking. Lauren has said this before, but you know, time is of the essence until you know, fucking. There needs to be some big dramatic scene about how Daddy didn't love me. Or, you know, like fucking this kind of like fucking late 90s ugly girl turned pretty girl. I was here all along. Money doesn't matter to me, silly. Go fuck yourself. Pile of fucking shit. That fucking man, I know I was mad after I watched fucking The Dead Don't Die, but fuck this movie 10 times more. Holy shit, it sucks. Like at least The Dead Don't Die is Jim Jarmusch to fucking just go, oh yeah, he's a pretentious cocksucker, so fuck him. That's why this movie sucked, but he's an asshole. But this movie had no fucking business being as anywhere as fucking dumb as it was. You know. Oh man. We just like it's not a complicated movie. It's just like it's a love story. It's a lost daddy-daughter love, you know, a rekindling of fucking that relationship. It's a heist movie. It's a zombie. All right, pick one and fucking go with it, dude. You don't need fucking. There's 16 different fucking storylines. It sucked a fucking cock. Like very few movies that I've seen have. I'm fucking angry about it. I want Zack Snyder killed. Matter of fact, free digital code for all 6 Leprechaun films to the man that brings me his head. Jada Stingray coming in. He says, pile of fucking garbage. I know you are, but what am I? No, I'm kidding. I assume you are talking about that fucking dog shit movie. Billy Bean has a COVID shot thing. He says it makes you like the Walking Dead franchises. That's actually kind of funny. I read that wrong. If I misinterpreted that meaning at first. If that fucking second shot makes me like those Walking Dead franchises, I'm killing myself. Sean, I watched it on Netflix too, but on like a nice 70-inch TV screen. 4K, all the work, so. What are you going to do? Sean says he's angry he didn't Batista bomb a zombie. Yeah, me too. I mean, at least give me a fucking spine buster or something. Ben says, can't wait until the sequel and prequel's already being made. That's... What? There fucking better not be. Dan says it's a way too long Asylum mockbuster. Yeah, it's a pile of shit. And Jay says, and what about the ending? The ending, I mean, Ben from the Scarecrow Show said, like, yeah, all right. He was in the fucking safe, and somehow, you know, okay, yeah, they blew it up. So, you know, it's not like the safe was a fucking... It's built into the building or anything. It's merely just the opening. Okay. But, you know, if that gentleman were to survive the blast, as soon as he were to get out of the fucking, I don't care, fuck spoilers, eat my dick. This movie fucking sucked. It's not worth watching. Don't watch it. The radiation in that fucking area is immediately going to fucking waste that guy. Like, he came out like fucking seconds after it blew up. Like, as soon as the stupid fucking daddy-daughter thing resolved itself. Oh, fucking stupid. And you know what, dude? Zach, we get it. It's your fucking movie. You don't have to keep making fucking putting songs in there that are it's in a different style. Isn't that quirky? No, it's not. It's fucking stupid and it sucks. Just like you. Kill yourself, motherfucker. Lawrence's Separation was merely goodish. Was a better film in every way, but flew completely under the radar a month ago. This is the world we live in. I don't know what the fuck that is because I don't care, but if it was merely goodish, it's still fucking, leaps and bounds above this pile of shit Army of the Dead. Fuck it. Fuck it in the ass. Ben likes Separation 2, and he also says we had 4 horror movies in theater this last month, and we got at least 2 coming up in June. The Conjuring 3, and I guess The Quiet Place is coming out this weekend, which is technically, it's all, the whole weekend is still May, so I guess that doesn't count, or does it? I don't know. Dan says John Morrison should have done a cameo as a cuckold zombie to the zombie queen. Well, I kind of feel like that fucking the other cat that would follow behind her kind of was the cuck zombie. But yeah, it should have been John Morrison. That would have been terrific. Roldy says starring Tig Notaro was all I needed to know. Well, it certainly wasn't starring her. And as Jay says, at least she does die. And not for nothing. I didn't like her by any means. I'm incapable of liking her, but she didn't fucking ruin the movie. Like she fucking, I mean, she did as well as Chris fucking D'Elia would have. Fuck him too. He sucks. Bunch of unfunny jerk-offs. Yeah, Dan, that's kind of what I said. I says, honestly, Tig was probably one of the more interesting characters, which tells you something. Jay says Hayden can't comment, but he loved Army of the Dead. I don't know why he can't. He's not blocked. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Fuck him. We'll hard him. I don't know why the fuck. I really don't know why he can't. Where the fuck am I? Yeah, I don't know, Hayden, why you can't comment. I don't know. As far as I know, I've done everything I can to let you back in. But Dan does say screw him and his tiny pee-pee, so I guess fuck you. Billy asks, does Tig die in the first 5 minutes? If not, I'm not watching. No, she doesn't, but if she's actually on screen for 5 whole minutes in the whole movie, I'd be shocked. I miss this. Lauren says, I don't have a lot of faith in Quiet Place 2 or Conjuring. Devil made me do it. I don't have faith in it either. I'm just saying, it's fucking, we're slowly getting more and more horror. It seems like some of it's mainstream, some of it's not, which is good. I mean, that's kind of what you said. A nice mix of fucking some under the radar shit. Whether it sees a big release or not. The fact that some people can fucking go watch it, and watch it in the theaters is at least a good start. But I'm not the expert on that kind of thing. Ben Grimm says he's heard reviews that said Quiet Place 2 is better than the first one. I just saw an ad for it that said fucking it's got a 94% fresh review on rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Not that that's like the be all end all, but it's something. Sean said, I would rather watch Quiet Place 2 or Conjuring 3 over the Candyman remake coming soon. Yeah, of course, dude. Fuck that stupid movie. I'm not gonna watch that Candyman movie. I don't think. I really don't fucking. I don't think I can. It just sounds embarrassing. Roldy said, "Oh, that's not Roldy." Roldy says, "I really hope Quiet Place 2 is good. He liked the first one." Never watched the first one. I didn't bother. I don't know. Never got around to it. It's just like that. Fuck it. Who cares? Maybe I'll get to it fucking sometime. But oh yeah, Dave Vanderhoff said every time I say fucking, you guys gotta pay me $1. So get your wallets out because we're doing a fucking show. Sean says, to be honest, he is getting a bit crazy with racist stuff. Just saying. I'm calling the cops. He also says Emily Blunt is, well, that's misogynistic, sir. I don't appreciate it. Billy Bean says, somebody said Hollywood is remaking Faces of Death? Might as well, I guess, since 99% was fake anyway. Yeah. Dan says, out of the 3, he thinks he'll at least enjoy Quiet Place 2. I don't know. All I know, I should give those fucking movies a watch anyway, because parts of both of them were filmed in beautiful Akron, New York, which I served as a line cook for several months in 2015 to a restaurant that no longer exists. Take a look at the old Akron Hotel. You'll be able to see it's a nice building, but certain individuals didn't really feel like fucking making the restaurant work, so it shat the bed and slowly died. It's just kind of like you put your money into it to watch it fucking fail. I don't get that. Oh, Sean, he says, Steak, you never cooked me anything. Oh, Steak, you never cook me anything. I fucking slave at work all day in the mines or whatever the fuck we have over here in Ireland, and you don't cook me nothing when I get home. Well, that's because I'm not a lady, and I'm not your lady. Pardon me. I've got to add a little bit of this Pure Leaf unsweetened black tea with lemon. Hits the spot. But, guys, you can always sweeten this with some stevia or sugar if you're not a fat fuck. Lawrence says the Faces of Death film is not a remake. It's a fictionalized retelling of the original's making, apparently a dark comedy. That actually doesn't sound that bad, to be totally honest with you. Because, as Sean just says here, Faces of Death never interest me. Dan also says, oh, really, Lord? Well, that could be interesting. That's what he talks like. Dad talks like Jimmy Stewart. Oh, no. Oh, he's growing potato and you won't cook some. Billy says he's growing potatoes and you won't cook saucy. How dare you? Yeah, well, I am a piece of shit. Apparently a fat, smelly, coke addict loser, according to some. You're like Seinfeld, Jimmy Stewart. I'm not great, okay, at voices and impressions. I'm not great at anything, really. Sean says, I wonder what would be the film they remake that will make Lauren angry. Any of them? Bride of Frankenstein? You are OT. All right. Dan says if he's Seinfeld, then Hayden is Ginger Kramer. Or yes, I guess he asked. He didn't say. I'm dumb. I am not a loser. Ah, shut up, stupid. Yes, I am. I just happen to be a charismatic one. Dan is Kramer. Oh, wait, no, Hayden is Kramer. I thought it sounded more like Don Knotts. Jesus, it does. Yep. Well, what do you want from me? 50 voices or 50 characters all at the same voice. I'm like Jim Norton in that way. Aw. That's cute. I don't know why I'm on my phone. I'm doing a show. It's just incredible. I guess I'm like Jim Norton in a lot of ways. Terribly unprofessional. Lawrence says, well, Sean, wait until Universal's threatened Bride of Frankenstein remake comes out. That's where I go full on half flag across the city rampaging. Told you. I told you that'd be the one to get him. Roldy says Don Knotts narrating Faces of Death would be awesome. Yeah, I agree. Too bad he's dead. Too bad Lauren killed him. Jamie says Faces of Death can suck my non-existent cock. Non-existent? I don't care about you anymore. Yuck. No, I'm kidding, Jamie. Obviously. What else is on the old agenda? Well, I'm still behind on Dark Side of the Ring. The last episode I watched was the... I don't remember. I watched the Brian Pillman ones. I like those. I feel real bad for his kid. Missed all of his kids, really. Even the gentleman, the lady turned gentleman, or whatever it is, that lives in Canada. But Lauren says, I didn't kill Don Knotts. You can't prove shit. Ooh. Dan says, I just hope Universal resists the urge to turn Bride into an action film. Sean says, Bride of Frankenstein, one of my all-time favorite films. I'm not sure if I want to put it in my all-time favorites, but God damn it, after watching it a year ago literally the first time, I fell in love with it. That fucking movie, it's fast. It's relatively fast-paced, especially for the time. It's got fucking a little bit of comedy. There's some action. There's horror. There's fucking anything and everything you could want in a movie, I think. It's perfect. Roldy says, ew, girls with no wieners are gross. Dan says, oh, Collision in Korea. I did not watch it yet. That was what I was getting at. The last one I think I watched was... I watched the two Pillman ones. Oh, Billy, you got to give me a minute on that one. I got to stop fucking laughing at it first. But I haven't watched that one yet, and I didn't watch the one about the deathmatch faggot. So I think I've got the Collision in Korea. I want so bad. My tongue just wants to fucking switch the R's and L's. And I swore I would never do that again. Collision in Korea. I will watch that later. I don't know, man. I don't know what I did all last week. I was awake. I didn't sleep, more than a normal person, which that's actually gotten back to normal finally, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I'm fucking backed up on all my podcasts. It's really, I think I streamed too much this week. It's last week. That's probably what it was. Yapping with you people. I like it. Oh, I did 2 fucking live commentaries. That takes up a lot of time. Happy to do so. I had fun with both of them, but anyway, so yeah, I'm backed up on that. I watched the Shawn Michaels A&E documentary, and Nick Gage can lick my asshole. Fuck him. I'm not talking about it. Steak is backed up. Fuck you, Lauren. Jamie says, yuck. Would you prefer me to have a penis? No comment. So what was it? HBK documentary. One, I mean, it was I think the most well done and the most even-handed, or relatively most even-handed, because the Randy Savage one was a fucking hit piece. It does the Shawn Michaels and Austin and Roddy Piper are fucking, yeah. Sean just said those A&E docs are so fixed, it's a joke. Brad Trez, what's up, baby? Hope things are well. But like the Austin and Piper ones were fucking just completely like, no, he's so good in the ring and he could talk. And then he had his big breakout moment and now he's just a loved legend. Nothing bad ever happened with these guys. Now, Deborah McMichael doesn't exist. Stop. She definitely never had a fucking steak knife fucking, pointed at her throat. Or any odd fist-shaped bruises. Dan says, Jamie, forgive me for saying it, but it's most definitely bigger than Hayden's, if you in fact do have a penis. Brian Trash is done working. He's having a beverage. But what I really like most about this Shawn Michaels thing, other than the fact that I think it was the most even-handed of the five so far. Booker's was pretty good too because they did talk about they talked about him going to jail and all that shit, and he's generally post fucking that fuck up in his life, like been a good person. Like he even fucking talked about how, I don't know, my first kid I don't really talk to, because I came out of jail, I was still kind of a piece of shit, this, that, and the other, I think actually his kid's in jail now, and he's just fucking hoping he gets his shit together. But the Shawn talks about, growing up in Texas and wanting to be a wrestler, wanting to be Ric Flair, all that shit, and then getting into the business, and now he fucking kind of started to get hooked on the drugs, and he's partying with Jannetty and all that, and the amount of times Shawn says blow in this fucking doc, it made me laugh, but it also made me like, man, I wish I was a fucking 80s wrestler, dude. Just to party with fucking Shawn Michaels would have been sick, I think. Roldy says Deborah McMichaels sure as hell existed for him when he was 14. And Billy says, hey, I'll join in. I have a penis! Atta baby. I bet it's real wrinkly, too. It smells like yogurt. Jamie says, I can assure you, I do not have one, Dan. Boo! Everybody boo Jamie for no penis having ass. Nah, it's all right. Vaginas are fine, too. It really doesn't matter. We're all gross here. Dan says NXT UK is actually one of his favorite wrestling shows. Yeah, well, I don't watch it. I can't really comment one way or another. They have some silly names, I'll say that. Oh, Lauren says she doesn't have one attached. That makes more sense. Hello, Shannon. How are you? I think that's the first time you've been on this show. History in the making. Billy says it's wrinkly, dark-colored, and curved to the left. Ben says not having a penis should qualify you for disability. Well, it used to. They got to stay home and cook all day. Occasionally they had to use the vacuum. Oh, God. I would take that fucking deal any day of the week. Brian Trash's strap on. Sean's just laughing in Irish. And I have to laugh too. I don't know. I think I was listening to Cornette talk about the HBK doc. That sounds correct. And I was looking at the comments because that's all I could do at the time was look at comments. We won't tell you what else I was doing. It's not important. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. But some fucking douchebag said, "Oh, Kenny Omega's the modern day Shawn Michaels," and it's just embarrassing. Like granted, it was on Cornette's page, but he just got fucking roasted. Kenny Omega couldn't hold Shawn Michaels' jock on Shawn Michaels' worst day. I would say that Shawn Michaels today could go out and have a better match than anything Kenny Omega's done in the States. Because he doesn't have those fucking, top of the pile Japanese talents to fucking carry him to something good. I don't know. Enough of that. Enough wrestling. And that's true. Cornette fucking said, he's like, for like 30 seconds in that doc, I kind of wanted to like the guy, but he's like, nah, fuck him. But yeah, Shawn was a douchebag in the 90s, man. I can fucking totally get it, not liking him. Of course, I hear all this shit kind of, after the fact when it's just like shoot interviews and stuff like that. So those stories are just funny to me. Dan says Kenny Omega isn't anywhere near HBK level. Shane said it is indeed. I always forget when you're on at work, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, just so it's known, even if I don't have the fucking stream set up ahead of time, Mondays, 7:30 in the East. PM, obviously. I'm not fucking getting up at 7:30 in the morning. You can kiss my ass. But yeah, fucking HBK is one of the fucking greatest of all times, and Kenny Omega's at best a flash in the pan. Dan says even people close to Shawn tend to admit he was an ass back in the day. Oh yeah. I mean, if Triple H and Kevin Nash both say, yeah, he was a jerk off, man, and he had a problem. Devon Graham says HBK, the goat of all goats. I think that's fair to say, man. I think he's better than Brett, too. I know that's going to chapel Christian Hanahara's ass if he hears this, but, Billy Bean says, I'd take mopping the floor and blowing my husband over 12 hours in the Texas heat on an excavator rebuilding the engine on a job site 60 miles from a town. That's oddly specific. But, yeah. I'd also take that. In that situation, Dan says he tends to agree with Devon Graham, not Andrew. Who's Andrew? It's hard for me to name anyone better. Billy says, oh, sorry for missing the See No Evil 2 stream. Had to move my sister. Don't worry about it. You saw the first one. And you can always go back and watch the second one at your leisure. Of course, you can't comment, but, you could. I'm just not going to answer you back. Well, Mike, you're 60 years old. I don't have to explain that to you. Or 80 or whatever you want. I don't know. I'm trying to find that now. I think I can read it without laughing. Give me a second, fellas. Hey, Andy, let's go to Mount Pilot and worship Satan. I hope that did it for you. Told you I couldn't do it at first because it just made me laugh. Oh, balls. All right. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed the name of the show today. Roldy says, now say it again as Shorzy. I can't do Shorzy. Like, Shorzy happens by accident, Roldy. I'm good at voices, but I'm like a hack because I can only say things that they've said most of the time. I don't know. I also don't, it's not like I practice them either, so maybe I could get good. Who knows? Who fucking knows? But oh, programming note. Oh shit. Billy says that was worth a like and a share. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Give your balls a tug, Ted. Fucking, I can't do it. I haven't heard it in too fucking long. I'm sorry, Roldy. It's not gonna work. Next gen, what's up, baby? A little programming note. Next weekend, I will be coming at you live and on location at the Scarecrow compound in the deep, deep woods of Western New York. Might do a show outside, actually. It'll be that or a basement. We'll figure it out at that time. That's okay, bro. Next time. Visited by Voices asks your preference, Celine Dion or Gloria Estefan? Okay, I got to pause long enough. Everyone forgot that question. Nah, fuck it. You know what? I got a New Jack shirt on. I'll take them both. I'm hardcore. Roldy says, with the juicy new bitch brother. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I'm just watching their house, playing with their drums. I'm going to play those fucking new drums, John. I don't give a fuck. And not will. Because I don't know how to play drums. I'm very bad. But yeah, they're going to be making their way out of the state. Oddly enough, to Las Vegas, I believe. I guess I don't know. They're trying to like break into a bank or something, but they're zombies. And also, they haven't talked to their daughter in a while. I don't know. It's stupid. Roldy says Gloria Estefan while she makes out with J-Lo. Now that I'm into. I'll take fucking J-Lo. Hands down over fucking any of those other broads. Anyway, back to what we was talking about here. And Elliot's fancy new abs. Saw that this was trending on the old Twitter today. Which, by the way, you can find me on Twitter at SteakSauceOTG. But let me see if I can find it. Let me see if it's still there, or is it not trending anymore? Give me a fucking break. Seriously. This is bullshit, and I hope someone dies for it. Not me, someone else. I don't want to have to die for this. I guess I could just type it in. So, Billy Bean says, I think a couple nights in county in New Jack would take you. No, I think it would be a gentle lover and nibble on your ear before shanking you. I am saying I can't feel the rhythm of the night. I'm white. I have no rhythm. Devon Graham says, Steak Sauce OTG sounds like you've got your own trading card game now. That ain't a bad idea. Yes, it is, because there's really nothing that I do to base a fucking card game off of. But that would be, I wish there was. I wish there was some kind of thing we could come up with. Shan says, until you get put in jail or banned. Sean picks Barbara Crampton. Devon Graham says, I'm not white, but I also have no rhythm. Nah, dude, you play music, you've got rhythm for sure. Maybe you can't dance, but I can't fucking play an instrument. The idea is just completely foreign to me. Jamie Hart says, but Steak, the rhythm is going to get you tonight. Is the rhythm some kind of ghost? Because that's not funny. That's terrifying. Okay? I'm going to look right into the fucking camera at you. Don't frighten me with ghosts because I don't like it. Back to the show. Sean says, I need a few drinks in me before I get on the dance floor. I need a couple beers myself, but not the drinking kind. Speaking of that, by the way, I think today marks fucking 4 months. I think it does. Since the last time I've had any nose beers. So, like I said, I think my fucking sleeping patterns are getting back to normal. I'm not, sleeping 20 hours a day. Anything like that. So, hooray, I suppose. I don't know. Devon Graham says, no matter how well I can play music, I'm still a joke in the sack. Sure, I always sense that about you. But here's the thing, you play music. It doesn't matter. You're going to trick that dumb broad into fucking going home with you anyway. By the time she finds out, it's too late. What is she going to do? Tell her friends? Who gives a shit? Billy says, damn, he's ADD. I have a racing show on TV, skanks on my laptop, and the saucy one on my phone. I thought we were putting me on the TV. Nah, you probably can't do that. You're old. You probably still got one of those gigantic fucking, what the fuck did they call those? I don't know. I don't give a shit. Get off my back. He's got a big old TV. Those fucking console televisions. That's what it was. That's the word. Go fuck yourself. I know what I'm doing. I'm smart. Roger says, hell yeah. I believe in the, that's at the lack of nose beers. I do miss the strippers though, Roldy. I do. Some of them. But they don't watch the show, so fuck them. Literally and figuratively. Roldy says, I like having sex even though I have a hunchback and asthma. Well, that's something. Kind of grosses me out. Asthma, I mean. Words is hard, sauces. As from our buddy visited by Voices One, if you haven't already, hop over there after this show's done. Give him a like and a sub. Like all his videos. Fuck it. Don't watch him. Don't give him the views. Just give him likes and also sub. You don't want to watch his show. Billy Bean says, console TV with a record player on one side and pop-up bar on the other. Bitches. No. Obviously, I was kidding, though. Lauren does a good show. Or at least he used to. I think he's lost some of his passion. He needs someone to light a fire under him. So he could fucking just... I don't know. Some kind of Rocky thing. I don't know. I fucking have no idea what I'm talking about. It's almost like I'm delirious. Jamie says, come on. Shake your body, baby. Do the conga. I know you can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you fight it till you've tried it. Do the conga beat. Well, that was beautiful, Jamie. Did you write that? Anyway, Billy Bean has the same TV my grandpa used to make my aunts and uncles with my grandma on top of it. That's gross. Italians are gross. Damn. All right. What's it I'm trying to do here? Ben says, I thought the rhythm of the night was that song from The Last Dragon. This is the rhythm of the night. That's the only one. That's the only rhythm of the night I know. I don't know anything else. So this is what we got going on here. I can't make it any bigger because I don't know how. If you can see that, that's the newly Elliot page. And as you can see, Elliot has had those awful breasts removed. But it seems like while he was in there, excuse me, Jesus, don't cancel me, guys. I'm trans positive. If nothing else, I'm trans positive. It looks like old Elliot got them titties removed and also added a fancy new pair of abs. Maybe he worked for it, but I don't know. I kind of don't fucking buy that because look at those arms, baby. They's tiny. Scrawny little arms, but you got abs like that. Yeah. It's possible, obviously, because they don't really have anything to do with one another weight-wise, but you've realized you're a dude and you're not gonna fucking try to work on your arms. You got ladies' arms and fucking killer abs. I'm pretty sure those got put in for you. And if you don't think they do that, I've got at least 10 strippers I can show you that have fucking the most incredible abs, but they're just fat everywhere else. It's what it is, baby. Roldy says that was the Irish side that was fucking on the old deal. And nope, I don't buy that. Irish are classy. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're trash. All of us. Billy Bean says, them ain't water spots on the furniture. Rolly says Italians weren't allowed to own property in the 40s. That's probably true. James says, no, Gloria Estefan wrote it. I knew that. You dork. I'm aware. I was just funning you. Also, I called you a dork. That's embarrassing. Dan Shine says, look out 205 Live. Elliot is coming for that belt. Sean, listen, I need to introduce you to another podcast. It's called Are You Garbage? Listen to it. It's on YouTube or iTunes, whatever. You realize that, especially listen to the Colin Terrell episode, because he's also Irish trash. It's just how we're built, okay? You could do all you need to try not to be, but it's going to happen. And it's okay. It's all right to be trash. It's not a bad thing. It's not a negative thing. It's just a fact of life. Some people are trashy. Some people are classy. Billy Beans says, seeing that pic takes me back to my prison days. Lauren says, sing Ace of Base. Now, go, do it. I saw the sign. Opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. I don't remember anything else from that song. That's all you're getting. And if that ends up anywhere else, I'm getting pissed. Billy Bean says, Uncle Hank and Aunt Kippy. Well, he just says Kippy, but I like to call him Aunt Kippy. It's demeaning. And he's balding too, so ha-ha. Ha-ha, Kevin, James Ryan. But yeah, no. Oh, Uncle Hank. Oh, look at you, stupid. He retorted it, and it's being uploaded. Proud of you. Sean shot the sheriff, but he didn't shoot the deputy. Billy goes, I agree. He's a bitch. Not my lights! I need my lights! God forbid you saw the green screen. Jesus. James says it's okay. She is a dork. Devon Graham says, I love you, man. Sorry I'm on the rag or something. Boys have periods too. That's just science. In 2021. Oh, fuck. What else did I have on here? I won't say I've been straight up doing prep. Not taking it either. But then again, I ain't fucking either. So there's no reason for it. Hey, I'm sorry. I got off topic. Let's not do that. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? You guys run the podcast. Fuck it. I'm out of ideas. No. Oh, shit. So, can I tell you guys something? If there's someone that you know that you don't like, and they've really just like outed themselves as fucking just completely like paranoid. Like I don't want to say Trumper necessarily because I know people that voted for Trump that aren't like fucking stupid, but like a QAnon fucking idiot. If you know someone you don't like that fucking you found is just completely bit on the QAnon hook, and you want to fuck with them and ruin their day, because I found that almost across the board these QAnon fucking dorks are addicted to their social media, and it's very important to them. All you got to do is you go to their page, all right, and you just sad face, like, I don't know, the first 20 fucking posts, at least. And then you just leave it at that. Maybe go to their girlfriend's page and do it for a laugh if you're a piece of shit like me. Eventually, they will message you, and try to like act tough. You got a problem? And then, if you're funny like me and you have a picture of a dog's balls on hand, you send them the dog's balls. And then when they go out, sad facing or angry facing, whatever the fuck it's called, I don't know. I think it's angry face. Angry facing all mine and my girlfriend's posts, real mature. You just send them the dog balls again, and then they'll call you. I think this, no matter who you are, they'll call you a fat, smelly, coke addicted loser that they never liked anyway. Just had to pretend because of mutual friends. I believe they'll say something weird like that. Just a guess. I don't know. Just a guess. And you just tell them. Then you react to that with a sad face. Okay. And then from there, you tell them they hurt your feelings. They'll block you. But at least you've had some fun and you've ruined their day. You'll forget about it for the rest of the evening. I assume. This is all conjecture. I have no idea. I have no idea if that really works. I was just, I don't know, shooting from the hip or whatever term I should have used there, or phrase. Who gives a shit? Sean says I'm going to start a podcast show. Who really hates Sean? Ha ha ha. I'm going to tweet out. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tweet out a picture of dog's balls so you guys can go see it. Go ahead and like it and share it. Oh, I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that right after the show's over. Let's keep it going, baby. Shannon says that reminds me of Full House. I don't know what she's talking about because I let the comments go too long and I forgot. Devon Graham says I've had it up to here with people. Dan says Sean needs to pop on someone's show. Mine, I've got dibs. Billy goes, dog balls. I just use a pic of my sagging old man sack. It's a horror unto itself. That it is. If you have saggy old man balls, definitely use those. But, if not, hop onto Twitter at SteakSauceOTG and get yourself your own picture of dog balls for trolling or whatever. Oh, but yeah, also, not only are they going to something, I don't know. Oh, inevitably, they'll make some big fucking grandiose Facebook post about how people need to get a life and that's what's wrong with this country and all kinds of silly shit. Meanwhile, you're watching a piece of shit zombie movie that shouldn't have been made. Anyway. Ha 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 ha. Jamie said her stream Is it spelled that way in the UK? Sayed? Because I don't like it. I need to stop seeing it, and that's on you, Sean. Devon Graham says the highlight of his week was See No Evil commentary right here on the Off the Grill podcast YouTube channel. Yep, Saturday night it was rocking. We had a pretty good show. Like I said, like I said last week, I like See No Evil 2 better than the original, and I did find out that I like See No Evil more than I thought I did. The sequel's still better, in my opinion. Jamie says people are mean to her all the time. She just shrugs, cries, and says, fuck it. Well, that's the problem. You can't cry. Sean says he's not mean to Jamie. You should see what he says off air. Billy says, I've sat on my own nutbag. I hate to say it, but many times. Don't get me started on driving a stick shift anymore. Oh. Are you bruising your testicles while you polish the one-eyed gopher? That sounds like torture. Jamie says, LOL, I didn't call out names. LOL, it's not you. 2 LOLs and one comment. Sean, it's you. Lauren says, I'm mean to you, Jamie. We're all mean to Jamie. Fuck. I don't have any other topics, fellas and ladies. There's 2 ladies here today. That's crazy. I think that is a record for me. So, cool. I don't know why I'm doing so many thumbs up. So I don't know. Let's something in the box. Let's fucking see what it is, huh? Blu-rays. What? That's weird. We never have Blu-rays on this show. But I mean, the first thing that's unboxing is the shirt that's on my fucking body right now. This lovely New Jack shirt, which you can go get at I don't know what the fuck it is. Collarandelbow.com, I guess. I don't know what the fuck the website is. But it's Al Snow's clothing company. Yeah, Collar X Elbow. It's collarandelbowbrand.com is the website for that. I think you can still grab this shirt. Yeah. Billy Bean, no, I mean actually driving a manual transmission in a car like my wife's Cooper. What does that have to do with your balls? I'm really confused by that. I can't drive a fucking stick shift, so I have no clue if the balls are important to manual driving or not. Devon says, I almost got Popeyes, but being here inspired me to get the grilled chicken like a good boy. Atta baby, let's get some fucking positivity in the old chat for Devon Graham there. Because as Dan says, the struggle is real, especially going back to restaurants again. Jamie had grilled chicken too. It was yummy. I don't like that word. It's fine. Other people. It's not one of those that bugs me. I just hate how it sounds coming out of my mouth. Devon says, I never go into restaurants, Dan. I've never enjoyed dining in. I like going to restaurants by myself. That's fun. You feel like a fucking loser. But, I mean, here's the secret about that. You are a loser. But, hey, we can't all be winners. Billy says they hang and get tangled when braking and pushing in the clutch. I'm trying to. Maybe it's smaller. I've driven manual trucks and stalled them out invariably. But I don't know. Jamie says, I put the Moscato down for a bit. I drink about once a year. I might drink a bit more on my birthday next week. That's the first, right? Did I get that right? I think you said that the other day. That's a Tuesday. That's a Tuesday. So it'll be after the show. But what are you going to do? Devon Graham says, I'm all about going to the movies by myself. Definite loser. That's fucking incorrect. I don't see the point whatsoever about fucking seeing movies with other people. You're not supposed to fucking talk, so who cares who the fuck you go with? Go by yourself. Watch the fucking movie. Shut your mouth. Jesus. I don't know. Like, whatever. Dining with other people, that makes more sense to me, but I don't even think that's like a necessity. You know, and no, you shouldn't have to sit at the fucking bar either if you're by yourself. Stupid shit. I don't know. Everybody's too fucking codependent in this country. Bugs the shit out of me. Just do something by yourself. Fuck off. It's probably because my parents didn't love me enough. I get it. I'm fucking inherently unlovable. Dan says a birthday stream needs to happen for Jamie. Jamie says, yep, Twin Peaks Tuesday, birthday celebration show, June 1st. Go to Jamie Hart on YouTube. Give her a sub. Watch the show, even though Twin Peaks sucks. Maybe you like it. Maybe you'll find you like it. Who knows? Dan says he doesn't mind going to the movies alone at all, personally. Me either. Devon Graham, I'm not remotely ashamed. I didn't think you were. I'm just saying, it's silly to think that, like, movies to me, it makes zero sense to go with other people. You know? But I would go to the movies more often if it wasn't for the fucking people. Get an AMC A-list pass and go on a Monday night, like last showing of whatever the fuck you're trying to see. There will be 3 other people in the entire fucking theater. Billy says, trucks are fine, it's small cars that are the bag mashers. Gotcha. Lesson here, son. Don't go boxer or commando when you're young. Them whitey tighties are for a reason. No, I'm a boxer boy. Don't call me a boxer boy. I don't know. Anyway, let's get up with a fucking unboxing here, huh? Tighty, not righty. Yeah, I corrected you already, Billy. Shut up. Dan says, yes, it's dead on Monday. Yeah, I said that already. First up, absolute cinematic classic. One of the fucking, in my opinion, the greatest comedies ever written. 1992's Wayne's World. It's got a commentary by director Penelope Spheris. Wayne's World Extreme Close-Up, exclusive cast and crew interviews, and theatrical trailer HD. Cool. Who gives a shit? Fucking theatrical trailer. Theatrical trailer should not be listed in fucking special features. It's stupid. Who watches them? Fine Graham says, now I want to go to the movies. God damn it. Shit. Fuck. Ass. Pussy. Billy says, well, learn from me, son. Learn to put them in your pocket before you sit down. I'll put them in my girl's purse. Isn't that funny? Devon. I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack. That fucking seems great. It's like, if it's a severed head, I'm going to be very upset. James says, me too. Going back to the theater felt really good. I was so happy to be sitting there eating that fantastic popcorn. Yeah, that's fucking, I don't give a shit. See, I think, I don't know who it was. Someone was talking the other day about how, like, it's hard to judge a movie in the theater when you see it because you're just so happy with the fucking one. I mean, it's almost always perfectly air conditioned. You know, if you're smart, you go when it's empty and you're not fucking dealing with a bunch of idiots on their phones or anything like that. You got this fucking tub of soda and popcorn, and it's just perfect. It's delicious. It's a great time. I mean, you could watch Army of the Dead in the theater and probably think, this is pretty good. But, you know, if you've had your senses dulled by delicious shrimp and steak and some twice baked potatoes, and some asparagus, some pea pods or whatever the fuck, then you'll see that pile of shit movie for what it is. So, the next movie we've got here today, which I believe is 1985. God damn it. 7 years older than me. St. Elmo's Fire. This actually has a pretty decent amount of special features. It's got Joel Schumacher remembers St. Elmo's Fire, which apparently is a Blu-ray exclusive. Commentary with director Joel Schumacher. I think I started watching that and fell asleep. It's interesting, though. He's a good director, I think. I mean, what I've seen of his shit. Not crazy on his Batman movies, but I mean, they're still fucking, you know, they're still more entertaining than anything Batman related that's come out since 2012, at least. Original making of featurette, John Parr's Man in Motion music video. I didn't watch that. I want to go watch that. But I love this movie. Like, I don't know, you know, it's one of those Brat Pack movies, and it's like one of the only, it's got pretty much everyone but Anthony Michael Hall in it, really. And the old redhead there. Old Red. The goddamn hell's her name? Why can't it fucking 16 Candles, Breakfast Club, that fucking broad? I cannot think of her name for the fucking life of me. And that's why I fucking constantly want to put my head through a plate glass window. Yeah, it's not coming to me, so her name's Old Red. But it's a good movie, I think. I mean, it definitely shows how fucking like douchey and shitty actual like postgraduate college kids are, you know, at 22 or 23. They're just shitty, terrible people, you know. And I think that highlights that pretty well. Or this highlights that pretty well. Yeah, you know what, dude? I'm seeing comments about mozzarella sticks in the chat. I'm not bringing them up because I'm talking. All right, philosophizing even because I'm a goddamn genius. But the movie theater is not for hot foods. I don't even care. Fuck nachos. Fuck mozzarella sticks. If you bring fucking chicken fingers into a theater I'm in, I'm knocking them out of your hand. I don't give a fuck if I get kicked out of the theater. I'll fight you too. I don't give a shit. Get your popcorn and sit down. You don't need a meal. It's a movie. Eat before or after. Fuck off. I'm ruining my fucking delicious popcorn with your bullshit microwave chicken fingers. Go fuck yourself. Can you tell that I'm just an angry, fat, bald guy that loves the sound of his old voice? I totally do. But, ladies and gentlemen, this week, the last but probably best pickup for this week's unboxing is the brand new Criterion Collection Blu-ray release of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Of course, from 82, which bums me out. I was hoping it was 81. For some reason, I had it stuck in my mind. It was 81. I could do a commentary on it this year, but I don't know why I feel I'm bound by year, but I don't know. It kind of makes it like there's like a lamely manufactured reason for doing one instead of just because. But Anyway, this is fucking one of my favorite movies. Another one of my favorite comedies. This release is terrific too. It looks great. It's absolutely the best this movie's ever looked. It's got a lot of fucking features and stuff. I'm so good. I'm so good at this. It's got a nice 4K digital transfer supervised by director Amy Heckerling. Audio commentary from '99 featuring Heckerling and the screenwriter Cameron Crowe. Okay, don't know what that was. It's got the television version of the film from the '80s featuring deleted and alternate scenes. I haven't checked that out yet. It's got a new conversation with Heckerling and Crowe, moderated by filmmaker Olivia Wilde. That's actually really interesting. Amy Heckerling's fucking a cool broad. Cameron Crowe is fine, nothing wrong with him. And Olivia Wilde, I believe she made that fucking, what the fuck is it called? It's like everyone was calling it like Super Bad with Chicks. I can't think. I watched it, not thinking it was Booksmart. There it is. I believe Olivia Wilde directed Booksmart. I could have just looked that up to say for sure. That movie, it was like low key, really fucking good. But that's not what we're here to talk about. But she does a great job, granted, it's like a Zoom interview, unfortunately, because all this shit was produced during the quarantine, the lockdown, and all that bullshit. But she does a great job of kind of fucking keeping everything flowing fun and all that. Devon Graham says Cameron Crowe is one of his favorite directors. The fuck has he done? We Bought a Zoo. Is that your favorite movie, Devon Graham? Dan says he's still got to pick that up. Jamie says she wants that Blu-ray. Fast Times is awesome. Yeah, absolutely it is. What the fuck else is on here? Reliving our Fast Times at Ridgemont High, 99 documentary featuring interviews with cast and crew, an audio discussion from 82 with Heckerling at the American Film Institute. Yeah. So that's all kind of like fucking iffy shit. I haven't listened to all of it. Like I said, the interview with Heckerling, Crowe, and Olivia Wilde is terrific. Like, I mean, I would probably imagine that'll end up on YouTube at some point. If you decide not to buy the fucking Blu-ray, which, by the way, that's like a 5-star recommend for me. Try to figure out a way to fucking see that little interview, regardless. What else? But yeah. Anyway, let's check out the chat. Jamie says, please continue laying it saucy. I was listening. Lauren says, tell me all your thoughts on God. Tell me, am I very far? That sounds like a song lyric that I don't know. And it sure is. Dishwalla counting blue cars. No, I've never heard it. I have no idea what the fuck that song is. Okay. I was 3 years old when it was released. Leave me alone. Devon Graham says he wants to drown in popcorn tonight and talk about how great Spider was and then wake up tomorrow and realize it was terrible. Yeah, that's definitely what will happen. Jerry Maguire is great, says Ben Grimm. Billy Bean says, oh, draw me like one of your French girls, Jack. And by Jack, I mean sauce. I don't know how to draw, okay? And I really don't appreciate you bringing up the idea of me drawing because it puts me under pressure that I don't deserve to be put under. And it makes me really anxious and nervous. And I'm sorry, guys. Just take a moment.
Why don't you come down here so I can suck your cock, pretty boy?
All better. Sorry, I just was feeling a little verklempt. Lord says, theme songs. Three's Company or The Greatest American Hero. Can only pick one. Three's Company is one of the greatest fucking theme songs of all time. Are you kidding me? It's Three's Company. No fucking... Shut up. Why ask the question? Why ask why? Drink Bud Dry. Billy says you can use stick figure and finger paint. All right, well, I'm back in now. That I can do. Not well. I feel like somebody in the world has paid a stupid amount of money for like a stick figure painting, though. I can't confirm it, and I'm not going to look it up. But I feel like that's true. Oh, Scott Middleman. Good to see you. I believe this is the first time. Maybe I'm wrong. Glad to have you either way. He says, I saw Fast Times the year it came out, I believe 1982, as a sophomore in high school, and I had never seen a film up to that point so relatable to my age group. You know, I mean, I think that's one of the reasons that movie is so fucking like rewatchable and enjoyable because, like, I really think like no matter the generation, I mean, maybe not fucking like Gen Z or whatever the fuck they're called, but any generation before that can kind of watch it and say, yo, shit, man, yeah. I know guys did that or I did that. You know, Jennifer Jason Leigh is fucking young as hell in that movie, too. And I think that fact that really sells it. Fucking Mark Ratner. The character, that's the character. I don't know the fucking actor's name. I suck. You know, I mean, they do. Their look, I think, sells the high school aspect of it a lot. Lost my fucking train of thought. Isn't that great to watch me like slowly fucking succumb to dementia on air? But you know, I mean, a lot of places. I mean, fucking. I know. I grew up with a kid that was just like a monster playing football. He was 1 or 2 years. I think he was 2 years older than me, and they used to fucking put me on the practice O line, and I'd have to fucking try to stop this kid in practice, and it just sucked. Like he's a fucking cool. He's one of those guys, you know, like off the field. He's like almost hippie like, just kind of like carefree and goofy. But he's huge. He's bigger than me. He plays. I think he plays for the CFL now. He's had different training camp tryouts for the NFL and Giants, Jets, Bills, Packers too. I think played in the arena leagues, one of the arena leagues for a couple of years. I believe he's in the CFL now. The fuck. Scott Middleman says, agreed, it's universal. I enjoy your show. First time commenting. I am old. Ha ha ha. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the show. Billy goes, hey, Scott is older than me. I'm no longer the token old man. No, buddy. You will always be our token old man. Scott just, you know, he's got a little more seasoning than some of the rest of us. You're old because I said so. That's the bottom line, because Steaks all said so. Ooh, I need a bunch of rip-off Stone Cold t-shirts made stat. Someone that knows how to do that shit, go. Get me some art, quick. Billy Bean says, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I don't know. That's sad. That's going to lose me the rest of the viewers. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. But yeah, Scott, don't feel afraid. I mean, if you got something to say, say it, brother. The more you people talk to me, the better the show is. And I agree. I agree with everyone. It's not great, but hey, there's a lot worse things you could be doing. Ooh, snake sauce. I dig that. I kind of like that too a little bit. It's actually funny. A friend of mine, from Jersey, big time drummer. He's been in some decent sized bands. I can't think of any of them right now. They're all punk bands. Oh, Christ. He misheard the guy that introduced me to him. He thought that my nickname was Snake. And he's like, I'm not fucking calling him Snake, but in his phone, to this day, it still says Snake Plissken. But I'm like, no, steak, like a fucking steak, like a ribeye. And he's like, oh, I'll call him. That's fine. All right, Snake's fucking stupid. Snake's all right though. All right. And then we went and started painting. He hasn't listened to the show, but only he'll know what that means. It's not sexual. Scott says, the Jeffersons theme song, one of my faves. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. I don't know the fucking lyrics well, and I'm not going to recite them incorrectly, but I believe that was sung by the neighbor from Good Times. What the fuck is her name? Walona? In the fucking Good. I'm definitely more Good Times, more of a Good Times fan than Jeffersons, but old Wheezy and the bald guy there. What the fuck? Sherman Hemsley, George Jefferson. Thank you. Look at me. But guys, we're going 90 fucking minutes. And it is really hot in this fucking studio now. These lights are only LED. Just the room itself is fucking gross. I'm on the second floor. So I think we're going to wrap it up. Especially because you're all going to leave me because certain Kentuckian is starting his show. I don't know, man. The last couple times I've streamed, this shit's been awfully close. I know, believe me, I fucking don't think I'm any kind of threat, but I feel like I'm being fucking snuffed out somehow. But that's called paranoia, and that's how you know that I'm mentally unwell. But Billy Bean asks, okay, Jeffersons versus Sanford and Son theme song. I haven't heard the Sanford. I gotta listen to it real quick. I haven't heard the Sanford and Son. Do they show that anymore? Sanford and Son? Because like that, when I was young, that was like one of the fucking first TV Land shows that they would play. But obviously, I'm too young. Right? Is it that fucking? No. Ah, man. I don't think I could play this for you guys, so. Oh, yeah, nope. Nope. Universal Music Group will fuck me right in the ass. Yeah, so I can't play that for you guys. That's a close one, though, man. Jefferson's is good. Jefferson's has lyrics, so. God damn, that's tough. I don't want to pick. I gotta go Jefferson still. I do like the Sanford Son theme. But yeah, I guess that's about all for the show today, guys. Like I said, I recommend fucking going out and buying these movies. I mean, Wayne's World 1 is pretty much bare bones. It's got something, but St. Elmo's Fire, for just like a regular fucking Blu-ray release, is a lot of shit into it. It looks good. It's a good movie. And Fast Times, the Criterion Blu-ray is like fucking probably the best thing I bought in the past year. Like, I think I'm happier to have gotten a hold of this than I am the Friday the 13th box set. And I'm real happy about that box set. So that should tell you something. So for the cats in the chat, I thank you all. Scott Middleman, good to meet you. Billy Bean, as usual, #1 fan. Lauren, visited by Voices One. Please go check him out if you haven't, if you've got any kind of an interest in horror. And I don't know that you would really be here if you didn't have at least a tacit interest in it. Check him out. Give him a sub. His videos are good. He's got some alligator shit he did. I don't know. I think he almost died. You have to talk to him about that, though. It kind of was a little unnerving. One of those fucking... Always be wary of those, like, put him in water and watch him grow things, because you never fucking know. Hey, isn't that Devon Graham? Thank you for being here. Go check his channel out. He's got the Firefly Family Podcast with beautiful Christian Hannah Horror. Go check that channel out, too. Jamie Hart, check her channel out. Twin Peaks Tuesdays. Ben Grimm, thank you for being here. Daniel Shine of the Flesh Wound Horror, or Flesh Wound Features as a channel, I believe. Dan hangs out on the horror end of that channel. What else do we got here? Who else? Shannon, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Sean McManus, thank you, boyo. I love you to death. Don't you forget it. Roldy, thank you. Sack, go fuck yourself for missing this. I know you got to work. I know you got to take care of the fucking peso general. But, you know. Boy. Next gen, thank you. I think that's it. I want to make sure, though. I love y'all. I want to make sure y'all. Brian Trash, thank you. And that's the end of the comments. I can't see any more. So if I missed you at the beginning, sorry. Not Snake. Awesome show, Snake. Keep it spicy sauce. Thank you. Oh, fucking nice. Scott said he loves the See No Evil 2 commentary. He watched it last night. Thank you. And he also says he sees Sanford and Son occasionally, but not often. Yeah, I kind of feel like as much as I watch cable, which isn't much, I don't see it around much. But Dan says it is Flesh Wound Features, but they do a lot of different stuff. They have comedy reviews and shit that, I mean, Dan's the most unfunny dude I've ever seen, so he doesn't take part in those. So, but yeah. Christian Hannah popping in at the end. Sauce's boss. Don't you forget it. And guys, don't forget this either. Silence. No. Iris loves you.